The 5 The FM Southend Spring Plunge is coming up on the 1st of September, and our whole aim of this event is to shake off winter and the heaviness and the cold of winter and welcome and embrace a brand new season called Spring. Of course, it's about new life. Now, the whole aim of us requiring sponsorship is really important and something very close to both Courtney and my heart, and I've invested a lot of years into this radio station, 5 The FM. We really have a radio station that has contributed to our community and is an active part of our community and really aims to live up to that role of community radio in its community participation. We have wanted to provide a somewhat professional, comfortable environment for people of our community to be involved with the radio station. And, you know, it's from everything from heating to lighting. These are things we've worked years towards getting, because in my time that I've been here, we went from literally one fluoro light, no heating, maybe someone brought in a blow heater, you know, and even then would have to be careful not to use it too much in case the power was too high. You know, and we're talking about real shoestring budgets. And, you know, sometimes you need to spend money to make money too. So we had to really make an effort to get the community involved with the radio station, which they have, and we've been fundraising for years, and the community has contributed in a big way to this station. So we are into the third and final stage of our renovations. We spent 3.5 years renovating our broadcast studios for our dedicated volunteers to participate in the radio station for the future, and we have just been raising dollar for dollar, and now Courtney and I are making that ultimate sacrifice. we're not going to do, we're not doing live shows, we're not doing, you know, music shows or anything like that. We're literally going to get fit, get shape, and step forward into the future, jump into the waters for all to see and have a laugh at us while they're rugged up on the beach, to raise funds to finish off those renovations so we can have an air conditioner in that studio, some sound panels on the walls, a good studio program, and a wonderful space for people of our community to contribute back to the community.
That's right.
It's quite significant for Courtney and I.
Well, I mean, I started my weight loss journey, in a sense, at the beginning of this year. At my heaviest a couple of years ago, I was 137 kilos, and that's just huge, and I felt awful. And even at the beginning of this year, starting at 130, I still felt terrible, and I just decided that sort of enough was enough. Spring Plunge for me is really, really symbolic. It'll mark the halfway point of my weight loss. I'm almost at 100 kilos now, so that's my aim by the 1st of September. So I'll be working hard with you, Rebekah, to make sure we get down to that. So in theme with spring being, you know, a new life, it is for me, absolutely, and that'll mark the second part of my weight loss journey, which it's been incredibly hard, but is what's so liberating about this spring plunge for me. Shaking off winter and shaking off the past, because the past, you know, even though it's who we are, you know, there's things that we need to overcome, and there's definitely parts that I need to overcome, which I am, and move on to things that are bigger and a lot better, and be a better person for it.
And it's also bringing a bit of balance back into life too. We all need to do that occasionally.
Absolutely.
Need to balance out the staying under the doona a little bit longer with maybe getting out and hopping out from underneath the doona and doing a few lunges and stretches.
Going for the 6 a.m. runs.
I'm not a huge fitness freak, but I do like to walk and I like to be somewhat fit. And I'm looking to break that cycle within myself that's more inclined to want to stay under the doona than get out and get my body into shape. So even though I lie under the doona wishing I could find a miracle way of getting myself into shape.
See, I always used to imagine that when I'd go to sleep, I'd wake up and the fat fairy would visit me during the night, and, you know, I'd have this beautiful, slender body and so fit, and it never happened.
It just takes a little bit of time. The fairy's doing her work. So support us with a 5 The FM Southend Spring Plunge.
Keep up to date with our progress on Facebook
at 5 The FM 107.7 Millicent, like our page, and pledge here on possible.com. Thanks.
Thanks!